Hello everybody, Mark NCKFA. And I got my towel because I've been out there loading the trailer with prizes for the NCKFA Oak Island Classic. And it's hot out there today. But fall is coming, so another 48 hours, this heat's over. So, but when I got back in, I had a few questions on Facebook and Messenger and on the website about scoring fish, which I was a little surprised about this. So let me cover it really quickly here and give you guys a quick tip and tell you where we're at about scoring fish for the Classic. You have to have a ruler, a scoring device, that is at least as long as your fish for us to score the full length of the fish. Seems pretty simple. So let me cover that. Your traditional board that if you're fishing inshore, most, I'd say 90% of the anglers use, is the hog trough. This is, itchy ear from the sweat rolling down. This is the hog trough that everyone started with years and years ago. And the board goes to 30 marked inches. There's an extra inch on the end, so 31. So if you catch a 33-inch drum and lay it on this board, the only length we can score this fish at is 31 inches. Because we don't know how much is over the board. We have no idea. So 31 inches is what we're going to score that fish at. So keep that in mind. What are some other options for you? I'm going to show you. One option is, this is the IFA ruler that we get if you fish IFA. If you haven't fished them, great organization, great event. So this is the IFA. This is the, let's see, there's a name for this guy. 321 fish ruler. Now we won't let you use it if it's in this state because it's flimsy. And people may accidentally, when they're laying their fish down on it, it might be a little curled underneath the fish. There might be a little wave in it. So we ask you to affix it to a rigid board. Either a piece of siding would work, hardy plank. John Grady, one of our members, used to make a board that folded in half, which was great. I don't know if he still does that anymore. If not, I'm sure you can go online and ask him how he did it, or go online and find out how to make one. But anyway, we won't let you use this. It has to be a rigid board. So if you wanted to mount this to something and bring it to us at the captain's meeting, we will put it up against this ruler, make sure it's the same length, that you didn't accidentally make a mistake, and we'll approve that board. So that's another option. We do want a vertical bar here so that you can butt the fish's nose on zero just like this. So if you're going to build one, make sure you put a vertical bar that stops you at zero. And this will take you all the way out to 45 inches. So that's a pretty big fish. So you probably won't need this inshore, but you may in fact need this offshore at 45. And this one might actually be too short. But again, the maximum length we can score this one is 45. Here's another option. This is what's called the musky board. It's a musky bump board. This one, I'll show you how it works. What I like about this one is if you fold it up, it folds to 30 inches, which is the same length as this. So it fits in your kayak. Obviously it's wider, but it has a bigger cradle, which is nice. This board folds all the way out to 60 inches. So, and if I catch one 60 inches, I've never had to worry about that. Fingers crossed, but never had to worry about that. But again, the nice thing is it folds down to the 30 inches, which is great because then it'll fit in your kayak easier. And this one floats, which is really nice. So again, this one's more expensive, obviously, because you're getting a bigger board, more material, all those things. But it's the last board, unless you lose it, that you'll ever have to buy. So consider what you're fishing for and how your fishing strategies set you up. If you're thinking you're going to catch fish bigger than 31 inches, you might want to have a board bigger than this. If you're going to catch fish bigger than 45 inches, you might want to have something bigger than this. Again, we want to allow this flexible. Has to be mounted to something rigid. And bring it to us. We'll check it out for you. Musky boards, another great board. So there's some options out there. Make sure that you are ready to catch the fish and score the fish properly that you catch the day of the tournament so you can get the most inches. We want everybody to get the biggest fish credit that they can. See you on the water.